Hello, it's been a while since I've done a makeup video, so I thought I'd do another one showing the actual look I'm going to be doing in the field this year. I'm going to try and do it all in one go without any breaks in the video, and I'll just talk through what's going on and a few other things. So obviously the first thing that's important when you put makeup on, moisturise, moisturise, moisturise. I've already done that because you don't need to see me moisturising, you know how to moisturise. And also don't forget, sunny events, get the sun cream on first because you're not going to be able to put it on around the makeup. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start with a white eyeliner just to mark out the line and the pattern that I'm going to be doing for this look. If you haven't got a white eyeliner, use a black one. It's quite simple. It's literally just to give me a guide for the shape that I want and the design that I want. You won't actually see, well, you shouldn't see the white eyeliner once everything's done, unless it all goes horribly wrong. Everything that I'm doing at the moment will start to make sense as you see the look come together. I never used to do this. I just tried it and it actually made the whole job easier. And I knew where I was going, I could see what I was doing. So now that I've got what I want marked out, go in with the trusty cotton bud and just take out the bits I don't need for now. The good thing with these white eyeliners is they come off really easily, which for this is great, but when you want to wear them for a night out is not good. Just taking away all the bits I don't need. These long lines will come back later, but I don't need them in distracting me at the moment. They were just there for me to plan where I'm putting everything, if that makes sense. See, it's coming off quite easily, just rubbing away. I used to do it with the black eyeliner when I first started practicing this, and it was harder to remove the black. I had to use baby oil, which left the skin greasy, made it hard to put the makeup on, just going in the places that I've just removed all the stuff. Now, another pro tip that I've learned from making the mistake time and time again: plan what you're going to do in advance and just take that makeup with you, because gosh knows you pack a hell of a lot of stuff for LARP as it is. You don't need to be carrying around makeup that you don't need. I'm just going to put the black outline following the white lines now. It doesn't have to be exact, as long as it covers the white lines and is in roughly the same area. A nice thin eyeliner brush is what I use for the outline. It just makes it that little bit easier. Cover all the bits that are still left and haven't been wiped out. Yeah, that's working. That's what we like to see. The other thing I will say that I've learned, and this is obviously a tip for people that aren't used to wearing makeup in the field. If you are, you know this. It is difficult to keep your skin clean and cleansed every morning before putting your makeup on, but do try and keep your brushes clean I'm a bugger for not cleaning my brushes normally, but when I'm in a field with all the extra dirt and sweat that goes along with it, I will clean my brushes every day before I use them, especially as my makeup nearly always goes around my eyes, and you don't want to be throwing any more rubbish in than you absolutely have to. Just tracing out all these lines. I'm going to throw in an extra tip in a minute that I don't actually need for this makeup, but I'll show you because it's a handy tip. I'll just do it on one of these sections so you can see it, because one of the problems with face paints, even the best ones, is you can't always get a really good black colour. And I'll give you a little tip in a second how to get it looking really dark. What I will say is, obviously because I LARP with the Lorien Trust, and they've recently released new rules and new makeup guidelines on what you can and can't do to make everything fairer, I have actually sent this look into the Lorien Trust to check that it's okay, and it has been approved. So if you are working in main face coverings that are darker, just get them checked. There's nothing worse than turning up and being told you can't do something, or you've inadvertently broken a rule that you didn't realise. So just get it checked. Right, so that's roughly lined out. This doesn't need to be neat and perfect. So how to get a black look. So you got your outline, eyeliner pencil, colour it all in with black eyeliner. It's all coloured in with black eyeliner, and then go over the black eyeliner with your water-based black colour. There is the debate between whether oil-based is better or water-based is better, because obviously if it rains, the water-based will come off. I think, and this is only my opinion, that water-based, it's not as hard as on your skin. Grease-based and oil-based are fine if you're wearing it for an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours at the most, but when you're wearing it all weekend, grease-based can really dry your skin out. Now if you see how dark that is, I'm going to change my brushes and fill the other ones, and you'll see the difference between that one and the other ones. So I don't do it for this because the black's just a base, it's not the final colour. But it's a little pro tip I thought I'd throw in because I was doing black. So pro tip, it makes it sound like I know what I'm doing. I have no idea, but I like to paint in a makeup box, so just fill this in. It's not really showing up on here, but it will do when it's dried. And remember, use the right tools. If you've got a large space to fill in, use a big brush. It's going to be quicker. And the less time you have to spend on your face, the better. Because obviously, when you're LARPing, they're long days. And you don't want to have to get up and spend 2 hours, 3 hours doing your face every morning before you start. You want something that you can get on, that looks good, and get out and get having fun, because that's why we LARP. And believe me, I've fallen into the trap of big, complicated makeups that take forever to do, and I've had to block my eyebrows out and all sorts. And at the end of the day, it's made no difference whatsoever to the actual gameplay. So simplify, make it effective, and have fun with it. What I tend to do, because I'm a bit of a nutter, is I design a makeup and then create a story behind why my character's got that look. You'd think I'd think of a story and then work on the makeup. No. Create the makeup and then work the story out. Right. So now you can see that is a lot lighter and patchier than this. So this is the one with the eyeliner under. It's a truer black. Now for this it doesn't matter because we go in and dab this lovely goldy bronze all over it. I can actually do it with this. Yay, then in the mirror. This has a double job. It makes it pop in the sunlight and shine and glitter, but it also dries up the water base so that it's touch dry a lot quicker because you're putting the powder over the top of it. And this is why we have plenty of cotton buds. When we make a mistake, we can just wipe it out. There we go. And wipe it out. I've just seen that at the bottom where I've missed a bit. You just go along and touch it up. There we go. Just get the powder in. So we're at 12 minutes and I'm over halfway done, which anyone that knows me knows that is pretty much unheard of when it comes to makeup looks and designs. But it's got to the point now that I don't want to sit, especially in the August events where it's hot and it's hot from 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to be sat in a tent at a light and a mirror for hours getting all sweaty and sticky and horrible when I can just get the face on, get the ears on because I'm an elf, because why wouldn't I be? Because elves rule. Not so much the grit suckers. I can say that, my husband's one. See now, we go back in and sharpen those lines up again. Just like that. No, so I can still see some white there, so we're just going with a bit more black. There we go. Right, now my character's signature green. This is the bit where I have to concentrate because I'm trying to do a straightish line. Oh, that didn't go too bad. So a bit more around down there. So it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. I'm not trying for it to be straight. It's almost supposed to be claw marks, if that makes sense. My character has an ancestor called the Green, so that's why there's green involved. I'm quite happy with those lines. Now the last little touch. Where's the brush? That's the brush I want for that. The last little touch, glitter, because there has to be glitter. I'm sorry, I can't not have glitter. And in the sunlight, glitter pops. We just dab the glitter on. Now this glitter sets. It's in a gel that sets onto your face, so it won't go anywhere until you come to taking it off. And also it protects the colour underneath from sweat and rain and stuff like that. But obviously if it's too heavy rain, nothing's going to help. Yes, the sparkle, all the sparkles. Now what I have learned with this is don't put it in the eye hood or the eyelid, because if you've got your eye in the wrong position as it's setting, it glues your eye open. So you just leave this bit unglittered. Because I've got hooded eyes, you won't really see that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I could put it on and spend 10 minutes looking like this while it sets, but as I said, this is supposed to be a get it on and get out quick look. Nearly finished. And it's done. The video's at 18 minutes and the whole look is completely done. I hope you like it. I know I do. I did in the other video how to take makeup off. So everybody's friend, doesn't matter that it's water-based, baby oil. Get in with the baby oil, really rub it around. Then with wet wipes, take all the excess off, which if you bear with me 2 seconds, I'll just go grab some. I prepared everything and forgot the wet wipes. So now that it's on, you've had your day, you've been out fighting and killing all the things and chasing all the things and drinking all the drinks, because we're LARPers, that's what we do. And it's time for bed. Don't go to sleep in your makeup. I said this in the last video, I'll say it again, doesn't matter how much you might want to just collapse. Spend that 5-10 minutes just taking the makeup off. Your skin will thank you, and you'll thank yourself in the morning. So you just get in there with the baby oil, rub it all in, keep it all moving, break it all up. It looks an absolute mess. Grab your wet wipes. Everyone's got wet wipes when they're LARPing. Must be fair. And take it off. The added bonus with the wet wipes is it takes the baby oil out your skin as well, which is an added grease you don't need after a weekend of LARPing as well. You don't need the grease of baby oil staining your skin, along with all the sweat. Make sure you've got a clean makeup towel. And when I say makeup towel, never ever use your best towels, because once you've used it for makeup, it ain't coming off again. And a bit of tash then. There we go. All gone. Now it actually does come off easier after a day of sweating. But there you go. There's my new look from start to finish, and back again in just over 20 minutes. Thank you for watching.